Yo, yo, yo. What is up, my people? Top of the top. And you know already, I got to thank the big fella upstairs for allowing me to wake up this morning, to open my eyes, to stretch, to put my feet down. Thank him for allowing me to see another day, another hour, another minute, another second. Yes. And it is, we are now approaching the 6th day of the new year, January 6th, and it's Tuesday. House to everybody who's back to school, who's moving around. I hope everybody has gotten to where they needed to go safe, um, because safety always comes first. So I'm hoping that has went well for a lot of y'all that's getting to where you got to go. And because of all that, I hope you guys are feeling blessed, appreciated, and thankful for seeing another day and knowing with Him all things is possible. Give me a minute, y'all. Let me check and make sure the sounds and everything is good. I gotta keep going through this, but I just gotta bear with me. Sometimes this could be a pain in the ass. So let's see. Before I finish this off. If y'all can hear me, let me know. I don't want to assume you guys hear me and then you don't. So hold on. Okay, yeah, you guys do. I can hear myself through my other phone. All right, everything's good. Everything's good. All right, y'all. So let's get this. We're gonna get this going in a minute. Once again, top of the top to everybody. Good morning on this Tuesday. You should be feeling damn happy. I know I am. It's my birthday week, 3 days away. Super happy, super excited. Approaching my 43rd. Man, God is good all the time. Um, but we're gonna get into this chop ups. You know, it's fight week in boxing, but right now, I'm not gonna focus on that this morning. At some point, it probably come up in the show, but I'm not really focused on it. Mostly just focus on just this week and what I might be doing, what I might have planned. Don't know, but let's get into it. So coming in, you make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Please, my people, pass the word down. Let everybody know where they should be in the morning. The No Duck Zone podcast, a place where we're claiming victory. Let's go, y'all. Crush, what up, my Philly brother? I didn't even know you was on this morning, Crush. And last night we went to bed early, early. Because now everything's back to school, back to work. So we had 2 weeks of staying up past our time, and I don't even think in them 2 weeks I really stayed past my time. I think I would stay up to maybe 1, 2 o'clock, knowing that I would have to do a show. That's why a lot of my times got changed to 9 o'clock. Cause I was like, man, I need some rest. I enjoyed the time off with Mrs. Duck while she had off. So it definitely was an honor and a pleasure to be able to kick it with her. Um, which is cool. We said next year, well, later this year, I should say, we got to dip off after Christmas, go find somewhere to spend maybe not our full 2 weeks, but we just need to go somewhere where we can just kick it. It's always good. It's always good to get away. Always good. I mean, so always try to get away with your loved one as possible and as fast as you can. It makes a whole lot of sense too. So birthday week this week, y'all. I'm feeling great. Shout out to all my Capricorns. Anybody who got a birthday this month, you might have had one the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, today, tomorrow. Shout outs to y'all. I got a cousin who got a birthday the day right after me, which is Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Definitely gonna give him a shout out on that day. So shout out to everybody, all my Capricorns, man. Shout outs to all y'all. Appreciate it. One thing about I don't live off, you know how people always ask what's the best signs. I used to entertain that shit, man. Now I got to an age, man, I don't entertain none of that shit because I realize my sign don't really make me. My last name do. I fight more for my last name than I do my sign. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all you really got in this world is your name. So, when I hear a lot of people be like, and it's cool, you know what I mean? I'm not saying it's stupid that people do it. I just say, at a certain age, I'm not entertaining that shit. I don't entertain. Or what's a better sign? It's Capricorn. It's Aquarius. It's this sign, that sign. I don't do all that because let me be honest with you. Everybody that's a Capricorn is not cool. So one thing we all might have in common that's cool is that we serious about stuff that we do. But other than that, to say that we all alike, absolutely not. Every sign is not alike. You know what I'm saying? There's some people who can't get along. There's some people who can't get along because they're the same sign. You would think they would. Opposites attract. So, it's crazy how we be like, this sign doesn't get along with this sign. But it ain't the sign that don't get along, it's the people. The signs ain't got shit to do with it. So people like, we don't get along with y'all. And I'm like, what? What the fuck is that got to do with it? It ain't the sign, it's the people. So when I hear that a lot, I go, so I never entertain that. About signs and all that. I really don't because that don't make me. Now I used to be one of them cats that walk around and be like, "Yeah, Capricorns, we the shit. We run stuff. We this, we that." And then I was like, as I got older and as I'm getting older, I realized all that doesn't be the damn thing. So, yo, and another thing that I noticed, y'all, this is another thing I noticed. Hey, Crush, check this. I don't know if you paid attention to this, but this is another thing that I noticed. I'm gonna need y'all to stop partying after your fucking birthday, right? When it's somebody else's birthday, focus on their birthday. You had your opportunity. Y'all be sitting here. If your birthday is today, which is January 6th, there's no reason why the 10th or the 11th and the 12th you still celebrate it. Vay, what's going on, my Alabama/Cali sister? If your birthday is on a certain day, there's no reason why a week after your ass still celebrating it. You can be happy, but some of y'all just use excuses to party. And that takes away from somebody else when it's their birthday. I've been around a lot of corny ass people that do that. And I'm like, how old are you? I can celebrate my birthday 2 weeks straight if I want. Yo, stupid. Like, for what? You taking away from somebody else. What the hell are you doing? Yeah, they be overkill celebrating. It's like, stop, bruh. If your birthday's on the 6th of January, there's no reason by the 10th, which is Saturday, you looking for attention. I mean, maybe you could be like, yeah, all right, you know what? It was Tuesday, today's Saturday. I'm happy, but y'all be going a week or two, the whole damn month. I've never celebrated my birthday for the whole month. My birthday's on the 9th. I'll give it to maybe the 10th to have a little more fun, maybe even the 11th. Some might be the 12th. If people are still telling me happy birthday, but just to go 2 weeks of partying, man, y'all need to y'all and it be black folks, man. We be looking for too much damn attention, man. Too much attention. Let your birthday pass and let somebody else have their time. I swear to God, boy, y'all be doing too much. Hey, Crush, they be doing too much. I'll be looking at some of y'all like, yo, like Crush said, overkill, man. And that should be kind of it just to me it just be kind of annoying. Because I don't understand why we the only people on earth that gotta be so damn extra when it comes to doing stuff. When it comes to doing events, we are super extra. And then we'll say we're just enjoying life. That's not enjoying life. That's being extra. When all you gotta do is just celebrate. That's all you gotta do. Yo, Crush, I sent you the link if you want to come up, my guy. So yeah, that's one thing about me I learned about signs. Um, I don't follow all that. What sign is better? Sometime I should have been a January baby because I can't take the cold. I don't know what it is. I don't like cold. I'm not regretting that I was born in January, but I'm like, God damn, it should have been June. I'm a summer baby. Ain't that crazy? I'm a summer baby who was born in the winter. How many of y'all can relate to that? You were born in the winter, but some of y'all might like it. Some of y'all might say, I can't deal with the warm weather. I'll take the cold. Not me. It's it's too much for me. Like I walked out my door this morning, it was great. Ha ha ha. Shout out to my mentor, Omar Branch. What's up, O? How's everything, good brother? I had to get it going early this morning. I got a birthday week, so I got to step out. But yeah, for my people that be over partying when your birthday pass, you ain't got to do all that, bro. You really don't. Move out the way and let somebody else enjoy their day. But I probably won't be doing too much this week, y'all. I don't know. We got the fight this week. We got Matias at the Barclays Center. The weigh-ins going down at the Barclays Center Friday, which is on my day. Uh, what a perfect day! What a good day to go over and get some content on my day. Uh, there's a lot to do. An amateur show going on later on that night somewhere down in Manhattan. I got an amateur show the next day that I can attend to, which the fight is the next day. So it's a lot. It's a lot going on. I haven't decided yet, but probably by later on today or tomorrow, I will decide what it is that I want to do. But for the most part, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna enjoy life. Um, and just thanking God that I made it here. I'm just really thanking the man upstairs that I made it. It's an honor and a pleasure. We take life for granted, and that's something that we don't need to do. And I've always told people um, to not treat your birthday as if it's just another day. You need to honor and respect that and cherish it, because you just never know. You just never know when all of it could be taken away from you. Split it for a second. And I'm not trying to get on this morning and preach. I'm just being real because, like I said, a lot of y'all are so used to hearing negativity that when somebody does try to tell you something positive, your asses don't want to hear it. YouTube done mess some of y'all up. for the most part, it's the it's the truth. So I'll try not to take advantage of these days. I try to cherish them. I try to honor them. Take that with me. I'm hoping anybody who has a birthday coming up, you're out there to enjoy yourself and just be safe. And it's just that simple. I don't even know if I even want to go out, and that's crazy, y'all. Because usually I'll be like, "Yo, I'm gonna go out," and I don't. As far as me going out to have a drink or just going to chill, that too much might not happen. So I don't know. We'll sit back and see how this plays out. But shouts to everybody out there moving around. Make sure you hit the like button on your way in and on your way out. Welcome to the morning chop ups. Like I said, it is fight week this week. I didn't realize how much boxing was going on this week. It's a lot. It's a lot coming up between this month and February. So all you complaining ass people who on YouTube complaining boxing, you shouldn't be. There's nothing to complain about. There's plenty out there to talk about. So the content for boxing should be at its all-time high this year. Far as there's stuff to talk about. So if you're stuck in the same place of speaking about the same thing, it's because you want to. But hey, what do I know? I'll leave that for y'all. But anyway, so I was telling a couple of my people I had an announcement to make, but I can't make that announcement. Can't make anything yet. But around around April, could be sooner than that. But around April or May, I'll have a I'll have a very special announcement to make around April or May. I have to wait that time. If it can happen sooner, I'll let you guys know. But around that time, I'm going to have a very important announcement to make. Um, that is super important, and it's something that y'all definitely are gonna want to hear. So just make sure you guys are around when I drop this news, which I'm sure you guys will be. Um, my mind is always going, and I'm always thinking of ways to have fun. So I just sat around and I thought about something, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I want to try something different. After a while, when you start thinking about what it is that you want to do, I thought about something that I wanted to do, and I'm gonna come spin the block and tell y'all what it is. Um, the crazy thing about wanting to do stuff is that you don't want to speak about it ahead of time, and then nothing happens. And when nothing happens, you'll sit there and you'll be disappointed. I think a lot of times we make ourselves disappointed with stuff that we're so focused on getting it done. Um, we don't actually go to get it done. We don't go through the process of what we have to do to get it done. So by the time you went around and told people it and it didn't happen, now everybody's looking at you like, what happened? You know what I mean? And so I learned to say, you know what? Hold that. So, I'm not telling y'all exactly what I got going. I'm just saying we're putting something together because that's what No Dope Zone is. It's not like no disrespect to everybody else. It's not just a podcast. It's about having fun and just doing things, trying to bring everybody together. So, of course, everybody knows about the annual barbecue. That's cool. We got something else that we're trying to put together. Well, not trying to, that we're going to put together. And once that's completed, we're gonna go from there. But good morning, everybody. Please, everybody, smash that like button. Coming in, smash the like button, please, y'all. Um, and let's get these subscribers up. Let's get them. Let's like, let's share. And let's not just share the video with anybody. Let's share it with people who like great conversations. Let's get get the subscribers up to 900. Let's get them up. Not nowhere near 900, but we shooting for the goal. Of course, 1,000 would be it, but we shooting, for it. So let's get it up. Let's tell people. Uh, I'm gonna be doing some things anyway. That's gonna get it up anyway, because I'm gonna be in some gyms, making some things happen. So y'all see as the time go. But yeah, I think sometime when we speak about things, it's a lot of things you have to keep to yourself because there is such thing as content ideas being taken from you. And not to say you're the only one in the world that comes up with it, but there's some things that you can't come up with that other people have never thought about coming up with, or other people might not be interested in doing, or they don't know how to go about doing that. So, when you say, hey, I got an idea of what I want to do, and somebody hears that and go, oh, yeah, bro. And then they'll take credit for it. Like even with the boxing content, man, or content period, somebody says something, you go, man, they wouldn't even said that if they didn't hear it from me. And it's like, well, you know what? You don't really have no proof of what you said. You have no proof of anything. So when they take it and run with it, you just got to take an L on that. So I'm learning as I get older. There's some things that we can't necessarily always speak about and share. Um, when I decided to do my barbecue, that wasn't nothing because I didn't have to worry about that. That was easy for me to put out there because it was a barbecue, right? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just a barbecue. It was more. It was like a meet and greet. Uh, you know what I'm saying? And I said anybody can come together to do that. So it's not like I was copying off anybody, even though somebody tried to say that, which they just end up being a loser. And when I decided to go through with that, I wasn't worrying about somebody because there's certain things you can't stop people from doing. So that wasn't no problem, right? And I was successful in that for 3 years and about to be successful again this fourth year. But shouts to everybody coming through this year. This year is going to be man, it's going to be super amazing. I just can't wait to see a lot of you guys, man. It's going to be so dope this year. But yeah, but there's certain things that you got to always keep to yourself. I think the biggest thing that's a problem with our people, our culture is we don't keep certain things to ourselves and we put certain things out to the universe that don't need to be put out. And then when it backfires on us, now we're pissed. We either mad at ourselves or we're mad at the people that we told it. I think that's a big problem in our culture. It's a big problem in our culture that we do that. And it seems like we're not learning. It seems like we're not getting it. It seems like we're not understanding. Or we do, but we don't care. Because when it comes to our culture, when it comes to our people, we want other people to care about our feelings and how we feel when we're being disrespected and violated. But how could other cultures, how could people from other backgrounds respect us when we don't respect each other and on how we feel? We invade each other's space with zero give a fucks, but we expect somebody else to respect what we do. Good morning, Miss Gibson. What's going on? BBO. BBO, listen, I need you to reach out to Prize. I sent him the invite for the 15th of August if you're still coming, you and your wife. So tell him, Prize Fighter, to look into his DM on Instagram. I sent it to him because I thought I sent it to him, but I didn't. I sent him to save the date. But this one I sent him the invite because I can't get to you. So either you got to get it from him or you got to get it from D Free if you're still coming up the 15th of August. I need to know because I'm making a list with people's names, so I have to keep count. I got to keep count. I need to know who's, you know what I'm saying? Even if somebody doesn't come at the end, sometimes things happen, but I just need to keep count. All right, I'll get your number from Free. So there's certain information that we need to keep to ourselves that we can't put out to the universe because somebody will take credit for your idea. And it happens. Listen, we are never going to be the first one in America that could really come up with something like that. So there's you have to be a special person to come up with something that nobody else in the world is thinking about coming up with. You have to be a special kind of person. And in our culture, we have people like that. But we so damn excited about it. We're so happy about it. I don't think we purposely try to rub it up in people's face, but sometimes it just happens to slip out. And before you could even be successful with, before you could capitalize on it, before you could even put anything together, before you could even start negotiating on whatever it is that you're doing, you might have messed around and then told somebody. You done told somebody. They done took your ideas and they done ran with it. It's like being a comedian and telling another comedian jokes, right? You think you're just being funny, you laughing, y'all chopping it up. Now you probably wasn't thinking about performing those jokes. You were just telling jokes. You just gave him what you think you just did for him. Now, either when he comes to the comedy show to come see you, or he's sitting at home watching you, now you piss. You piss now. No, those are my jokes. Shit, according to who? You got no proof of that. You got any of those jokes written down on paper? You got a date when you written it down? Because other than that, if you don't have all that, it's not yours. And that's the biggest problem sometimes with our culture, that sometimes we just need to shut the fuck up and stop being so quick and thirsty to put something out or to tell somebody something. It's a shame because you shouldn't have to be careful with everything you say or do. But we live in a world where that's what you're gonna have to do. And with social media, it don't make it no better because people run to social media and they go take credit for it. Not only you're mad with them, but now you hot with yourself. But you're really more hot with them, and it's like, well, You did it because you shouldn't have told them. You shouldn't have showed them. And I know a couple of us have probably went through that in real life. You know how many people right now are successful in this world, or they're getting credit off of something they shouldn't get credit off? Josh Sanders, what's up, man? Yeah, I appreciate it. I still got till Friday, but I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you, man. How many people you know is getting credit for something that they probably shouldn't get credit for because you heard that, wait a minute, that's not his song. Those are not his jokes. That's not his content. Those are not his ideas. But if you can't prove that, then it means nothing. A lot of times we got to just keep. I appreciate everybody this morning too. Let's get them likes up. We got 8 people in here. I need 3 more. I need 3 more likes. Um, and it's kind of tough to sit back and watch somebody get credit for something that you did, but because you have no proof of it, that shit hurts. And like I said, you're never always going to be the first one in the world to come up with something. Um, Depends on what you're talking about. You might have somebody say, man, you ain't the first person to do that, man. That's been going on for years. Cool. But there is certain things that you can come up with and be the first one to do it. Even the little things. Let's say you say, yo, man, I'm going to throw a pajama party. Right? I don't know if there's too many pajama parties going on, but it might be. I'm going to throw a pajama party, right? And you're telling the peoples, and you go, well, I'll do it. I'll do it 3 months from now. See how the weather be. It'll still be cold, but 3 months from now, right? And then all of a sudden, your people's freaking next month on Valentine's week have a pajama party. And now you, whoa, what the fuck? But now you're going to make a big deal out of it, right? And they going to say to you, well, I can have a pajama party. You ain't the first person to do it. People have been throwing pajama parties for years. But yeah, you ain't never thought about throwing this pajama party until I had a conversation with you about it. Oh, things happen my ass. You knew what you was doing. That's the problem with our culture. Sometimes we just need to shut up. Behind scenes, I have conversation with a lot of y'all on here. Angie, what's up? My sis. It's a lot of things that we don't need to always tell people because we don't know the outcome. Sometimes, um, I don't want to say we'll block our blessings, but sometimes we'll mess ourselves up. Yeah, people will mess you up. Like, and you know, I take a step back and I look at that and I learn from it, and I go, all right, you know what? You gonna keep your mouth shut, bro. So if if I have ideas of doing something, depends on who I'm talking to. I got a dope idea that I got for August, but I can't say anything. I mean, if people know, they know. But of course, behind scenes, I'll let people know, but I won't put it out to the public until it's is actually capitalized. So when it's signed and sealed, I could deliver the news. But I'm working on something the week of the barbecue. I'm working on something that I'm sure Angie, Vay, if you're here, Vay, um, Rosetta, and a lot of other people are gonna love when they come up here. Because I want to welcome my people that's not from New York. I mean, also the ones that's from here, but more or less from the people who are not from New York, who are going out of their way to come and kick it. For some of y'all, your first time in New York, right? So I would love to welcome y'all with open arms. And I got a perfect way of doing it, but I can't say nothing. They know, Vay, you know what's up. So that's what it is. Yeah, you know what's up, Vay. So, I think that's very important sometimes that unless you're speaking with the person, unless you're speaking with some people or a person that's going to help you do what you're doing, instead of you just telling, even if the person's your friend, right? Unless y'all doing something, coming together and doing something, you can't just blur out what it is that you want to do. You just can't. Because um if it don't work, you really there's nobody to be mad at. Nobody. You gotta take that. Gotta. But I don't want to make it seem like I keep picking on our culture, but sometimes we just don't shut the fuck up. We gotta shut up sometime. What's up, Tay? I still got till Friday, but thank you, Tay. Appreciate you, sis. Sometimes we got to just shut up. We have the biggest mouths in the world. We have the biggest mouths on social media. We have the biggest mouths in life. And I know sometimes some of us can't help it, but then there's times some of us do too much. Sometimes you just got to shut up. It's like dealing with that one friend that, right, they be drunk and they're in a club and you try not to get put out. You trying to talk to the security guard. You trying to talk to the owner. Yo, chill. I got him. I got her. Da da da. Y'all get put out, not because of you, but because of that motherfucker. Because people don't have a chill button. You got to know how to have a chill button, man. How many people are living right now off of somebody's ideas? Not that they gave them, but it was stolen from them. It's different when somebody says, "Hey, yeah, man, you know what? I don't want to do it. Why don't you go ahead and, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and take that idea and do it." Yeah, 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 yeah. You already know. Everybody go subscribe to my brother CJ Rich Boxing, man. My West Coast brother. West Coast in the building. What up? From the east to the west, baby. Go subscribe to my brother CJ Rich Boxing. Go subscribe to my brother BVO. Y'all drop y'all links. Vay, you drop yours too. Everybody who got a link, y'all know what it is. It's 2026, man. We all gonna help each other grow. Drop your links, baby. So a lot of people are walking around and they stole people's ideas. And I'm not, you know what? And come to think of it, it's not just us that's, doing it. It just, I mean, other people from other backgrounds, they steal ideas. But I really hate it when we do it to each other. That irritates me. Steady people saying, no, 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 no. No. You know how many people are rich or successful in this world because they took our ideas? We can't do that to each other. Let's not steal each other ideas. For anything, let's come together to make something happen. Let's come together and make something happen. But that's too hard to do because our people are spending too much time stepping on each other. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to everybody, man. Please, 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 please. Because by the time December 31st come back around before we bring 2027 in, I need my people to be where they need to be. If y'all could go subscribe to all this other nonsense that go on YouTube that makes no damn sense, you telling me you can't subscribe to people who are pushing great content? They're not out here being messy. They're not giving YouTube a black eye. They're not giving their channel a black eye. And they just pushing the truth. Come on now. Go subscribe. So there's certain situations where you have to keep ideas to yourself until it's actually put out there where you can go, you know what? I don't have to worry about anybody taking this idea. It's already signed, sealed, and delivered. And now I can go ahead and put it out to the public and do whatever it is that I want to do. But please, ladies and gentlemen, do not get upset if you share your ideas with somebody and they take your shit and capitalize on it before you do. Now you're upset with them. Now I need PC in this, man. Because that was my idea. You wouldn't know nothing about it, bro, if I didn't tell you. Well, maybe you shouldn't have fucking told him, stupid. Did you ever stop to think about that? Even your closest homie, unless y'all doing some type of business together, if he's included in this, if he's not including on what you're doing, you better not even tell him. People trying to start channels now so they can keep. Of course, people trying to start channels so they can keep being messy. Exactly. D Free, what's up, my brother?
What's
Big
going?
Tex, Big Tex, what up? I see you. Um, so yeah, people gonna start channels so they can keep being messy. We know that, Vay. That's gonna be a lot of that in 2026. And guess what? I don't give a shit about none of them. None of them. None of them are never gonna be successful. Um, all they're gonna do is give more black eyes, and and YouTube doesn't need any more black eyes. You know what I'm saying? That's all they doing. But that's on them. I don't even care what they got going on. So that's the problem with our culture. It's bad enough we're already being robbed by people who don't look like us that take our ideas. We have to work with each other and not work against each other and not take each other's ideas. But to be on the safe side, a lot of y'all better start keeping your ideas and your plans to your damn self, because while your ass is sitting around eating frosted flakes and bologna sandwiches, a motherfucker over there eating steak and lobsters or whatever off of your motherfucking ideas. Like, bruh, y'all better get it together, man. Free, what's up? What's going on?
Ain't shit. Getting ready to head back out the door. We got in the house to drop the wife off and take care of the dog real quick. About to head back out.
How's Jazzy in trouble?
Uh, in trouble.
Oh shit. Never mind. Why did I ask that? Yeah, but Free, do you I love fried bologna sandwiches. I bet you do, Angie. I bet you do, Angie. I'm not gonna have none cookout, so don't ask. Don't ask for no fried bologna at the cookout, Angie. I can't help you. know what I'm saying? I'll let
Like
D Free get on the grill.
fried bologna is the shit.
I'll let D look. I'll let D Free get on the grill and make you a fried bologna. I'm not in that department.
A couple of fried bologna sandwiches my damn self. Fried bologna sandwich with some toast and some mayonnaise. Put it together. You, you in there. You don't even need no
Oh, come
eggs
on,
and
yo, yeah,
bacon
yeah,
and
yeah.
nothing.
What are we? Yo, well, hold on, man. What are we talking about here, y'all, boy? All right, y'all. Y'all want me to have some bologna at the cookout? Fine, fine. Miss Gibson said Alabama here. I do too. Oh, Miss Gibson, you from Alabama? Okay. Shout out to Alabama. Shout out to my second home. Shout out to Mobile, aka Mobtown, aka First 48 State. Um,
So I tell you, so they're going toast, mayo, fried bologna. You don't need no bacon and eggs. You can eat that and be good.
yeah. That fried bologna bubble in the middle got me feeling like 1993. Yes, CJ, man. He said got me feeling like 1993. Fried bologna sandwich is gonna be yours. Oh man, I don't know. Shit. Tuscaloosa. Hey, ain't that where Deontay Wilder's from? Tuscaloosa, right?
Yeah,
Yo, I gotta go there. You know why I gotta
yeah,
go?
that's
You know why I gotta go? No, was it his town? I gotta go to his town and I gotta go to Montgomery, Alabama. There's a lot of history. I haven't been there in years, but when I went to Montgomery, I never traveled around, but it's a lot of history in Montgomery, civil rights and all that. They got statues and all that because he went somewhere where he was showing some stuff, and I gotta. It's important for us to know our history. I was never interested in knowing the history. That was just me as a youngin. You know, when you young, it's a lot of shit you don't think about. But as I got older, I'm like, there's a lot of things that I'm interested in. So, at some point, I'm gonna take me a trip down to Montgomery and Tuscaloosa, and I'm gonna definitely do that. Um, First chance I get. Jeff Spark, what's up? I see you. Um, but yeah, free. So I was speaking on not always letting people know your ideas. Yeah, definitely, Miss Gibson. I'm doing all that. I'm doing all that. It's always best to not let people know your ideas sometimes, free, not even your closest homies. Um, because it could be you might be upset with yourself. I appreciate that, my brother CJ Rich, man. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna get me an intro song. I'm working on something right now with my brother Coastal Boxing. Um he just did something if y'all know the rapper Guns from New York, he just did something for his son Corey Guns. So uh he's definitely I'm definitely working on the intro. Definitely for this. Steady me just coming on talking. Nah, we're about to kill all that. We about to make it happen. So y'all just got to give me some time. Probably gonna take about a month or two because you know you gotta. It's a lot of stuff I got to get together. Emos, what's up? Uh,
what's good, very
I
much.
don't know, Vay. Hope so. Rosetta. So yeah, I just made this. I had just made this list last night, the guest list. I said, yo, I had to write everybody's name down free. I was like, yo, I was sitting there thinking like, oh, I gotta keep count with everybody, man, because I don't. Usually I don't keep count. I just be like, whoever come. So I had to. I made the list with all y'all last night, and I got I got a pretty decent. I got to get BVO told me to get his number from you because I told him I need to send him the invite and have him and his wife, and I got to get the prize fighter. I'm gonna holler at him probably a little later on today and make that happen. Angie drop her YouTube. Let's go, Angie. Let's go, Angie. Angie gonna teach y'all how to make fried bologna sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? So go to Angie channel. You know what I mean? She got the fried bologna. She's in her kitchen in her Daisy Dukes. in her Timbs with her hair wrapped up, teaching y'all how to make fried bologna sandwiches, man. I mean, shout out to Angie, my New York sister. Nah, but free. You ever feel like that? That you got to be careful with sharing your ideas. Rosetta should do a live this morning. It's up.
Mm.
Oh, should I do a live this morning? Well, Vay, if you don't do a live, how you expect your channel to grow? Come on, you got to do the live. Let's go, Vay. Stop playing. I've been ordering my book. Oh, you got books, Miss Gibson? Oh, I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna check that out. Oh, Miss Gibson, I don't know what your schedule looks like for this summer, but I would love for you to come up to New York if you could. That would be dope for you. I don't know what your schedule's like. You know, it's summer. Everybody just can't come up, but let me know, son.
Ah, shit.
Did you hear what I asked you, free?
About your ideas.
Uh, yeah, I'm just curious about because a lot of people have gotten rich off our ideas. And it's crazy because you could be telling a friend of yours something. He has nothing to do with what you're about to do, but you just so happen to share with him, right? Because that's your people's, that's your man's in them. You don't expect him to go run off and go tell nobody, or run off and do something with your ideas. And when he does, now you're not only mad with yourself, but you're 38 with him. You damn near ready to fight him. So like, how do you feel about that though when it comes to sharing information that you should just keep to yourself?
Um, Me personally, it all depends on the individual. If I if I if I'm trusting that individual like that, I know what it is. There's certain people that I trust. I have different levels of trust. I have people that I trust my life with. I have people that I trust to be able to make the right decision, and then I have people that I trust them as much as I know them. So it's different levels. With certain ones, the ones that I trust them with my life, those are the ones that I will share just about anything with. But you have the other ones that I mean, it's all about who you trust.
Yeah,
Some people trust everybody, and that's where their mistake is. You gotta have the same way you have levels of friendship is the same way you have levels of trust.
yeah. Um, was there ever a time for you where you hesitated on telling somebody something?
Was there ever a time that I was hesitant on telling somebody something?
Yeah, yeah, hesitating, telling somebody like not something bad, but just like, yo, I got an idea where I know shit, I can make some money off this shit, but
Mm,
I don't know if I should
no,
tell this motherfucker.
no, because anything that I have an idea where I plan on making money off of,
Yeah,
I don't tell that to just anybody. Those type of ideas are only given to like family members, like my wife, my mother, and things like that. I don't give those type of ideas out to the public. The only person in this world that I will give that idea out to is my kid's godfather. Me and him, we've been through a lot of stuff together. I've known him for over 25 years. He's the only person that I still can say is a friend of mine, and that out of all the people that I've known from back in the day, he's the only one I can still say is a friend. I can call him today and say, "Hey, dog, I got this going on. I need you down here." He's all right. I'm on my way. He's the only person I can do that with. So
yeah,
it's only certain people that I do that with. So nah, I never had a issue with telling somebody an idea because they was family. It might be my mother, it might be my brother, my sister, or my wife, somebody like that. I know they ain't gonna run away with my idea. So they don't do the same things that I do. So I ain't got to worry about that.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I just realized, just especially with our people, we do that shit. So and it just pisses me off. Um. Where people do that, and I go, why would you go do that? But then you gotta ask yourself, why would you fucking tell him, or why would you tell her? You know what I mean? So it's a lesson to learn. Um. It's like a comedian, like I mentioned before. It's like a comedian telling another comedian a joke. Now that comedian might not have plans exactly to go perform those jokes, but now you just told him, and he went on stage and told the shit. And he ain't about to give you no credit for it because it's like there's no proof that you had these jokes unless you written those jokes down. You could tell a joke. I mean, you can go on and go tell a joke, but if the joke is putting out already, it's like, and we've heard that free. We've heard comedians say he stole that joke.
Yeah,
Um, I told him that joke one day on the road. Me and him was kicking it one day in the club, and I told him that, and you know what I mean? And motherfucker took notes of that, then went and ran with it, and then went on stage 2 nights later and did the same jokes I told. So it's like shit. It's which is get you. It has to piss you off because yeah, I know CJ. It got to piss you off when you just seeing somebody else be successful for some shit that you said or any ideas you have. That's got to be
I mean,
that's what we call nasty work.
I give you a perfect example, and it's going to sound funny, and some people might not believe me, but those who knew me uh, when I was in Mount Kisco, New York, they know exactly what I'm about to say. I have a few people that was around me, and some of them might be on this channel listening in because I shared the channel.
Yeah,
But some of these people they was around and knew it, and they said they were like, "Damn, they took your idea." I used to be assistant manager at Starbucks, and then I became a manager at Starbucks. And I would have to be at work. I was the opening manager. I would have to be at work at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I would get there roughly around 4:30, straighten up, make sure all the registers had their money, make sure all the money was accounted for, and set up for the office, the employees that was coming in. And every morning, the one thing that I used to do, I used to make white hot chocolate because they had white chocolate syrup and they
yeah.
had chocolate syrup, and I would mix it with milk. I would steam the milk, pour the white chocolate in there, pour the hot chocolate in, mix it up, and made it. And a couple of employees asked me, they were like, "What you drinking?" I was like, "I'm drinking white hot chocolate." They were like, "What?" And so they had some, and they were like, "Oh shit, this is good." So every morning, so the employees would get there. They were like, "Dwayne, can you make me some white hot chocolate?" I was like, "All right, I got you," and I would make it for them. Well, I never thought about making that, having that patent. Couple of maybe I say probably about 6 months later after I left Starbucks, they end up putting that on the menu, white hot chocolate.
Wow. Wow. They was
I
waiting for
used
you
to,
to
I
get the
used to
hell
make,
out of there. Hey,
I
free.
used
They
to
was
make
waiting for
that
you to get the hell out of
every
there.
morning. I used to make it every morning. And
Free.
my
They was
matter of
waiting.
fact,
They listen.
my regional manager came there one day. I think it was like maybe a week or two before I left, and they were like, "Man, I always see you with a cup, but you don't like coffee." I was like, "Yeah, I make it. I got white hot chocolate." They was like, "White hot chocolate? What's white hot chocolate?" And I told them how I made it, and they were like, "Oh, that sounds good." I was like, "Yeah, it is." I said, "A couple of the employees like it." They're like, "Yeah, he makes it for us every morning. It's good." And sure enough, after I left, they end up having that on the menu as one of their drinks, white hot chocolate. I don't know if they make it the same way I made it, but it's showing up on the menu.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Man, motherfuckers will do it, man. They will do it, and I swear they'll take all the credit in the world. They will take all the credit in the world as if they came up with it.
Yep.
That should be nasty to me. I'd
I
be like,
still
nah,
I
you
still
the
remember that.
hell.
I still remember that to this day. Like I said, my kid's godfather, he was around me at that time, and he was like, "Man, you need to sue them. That was your idea." I said, "Man, I wasn't even really thinking about it like that. I was just making something to drink because I don't drink coffee, and I got tired of drinking regular hot chocolate because their chocolate is not regular chocolate. It's mocha, so it's not regular chocolate. So when you make it, it doesn't taste like regular hot chocolate. It's mocha. So
Yeah,
I put the white chocolate with the mocha to make it a white hot chocolate. So it came out and it tastes good together. And he was like, man, I said I wasn't even thinking about it like that. I was just making something for me to drink in the morning to get me started.
yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, but like you said, like he was saying, you should have sued. No, because I wasn't looking at it like that. I was just making a drink. So I can't sue. That makes no sense. I can't just jump out there and sue because I wasn't expecting this to go anywhere. You understand what I'm saying? I was just
Mhm.
making something. That's all. It's different when you're not expecting it to go nowhere. Like there's ideas you can share with people, but you might not necessarily do anything with those ideas. So if somebody else does something, you really don't mind. But the fucked up thing about it is people will be like, well, you know what? He only did that because that was really my idea. So if that was your idea, why you ain't get no credit? I never wanted to get credit. I just came up with an idea and I told her, but you know, that was really my ideas. I could have got rich off that. I hate people like that.
Yeah.
That annoys me. Don't tell me what you could have did. You didn't do it.
Yeah.
You didn't do it. And that's why you eating what you eating, and I'm over here eating lobster and damn steak. So because I didn't got rich, I didn't got wealthy off this idea.
And see,
Um,
I'm not, and that's not me. Like I can't take somebody else's idea and take credit for it. I
yeah, yeah,
That's not something that I can do. Like even when me and Thomas did our interview yesterday, and we were talking about the whole running with the punches podcast. I
yeah,
let him know that this was a joint collaboration. Yeah, I came up with the name, but no, this is something that me and BBO collabed together to start. It wasn't my idea. I could have said, yeah, it was my idea. Yeah, this is what I wanted to do and all that. I was like, nah, this was a joint collaboration. I can't take credit for something that I know I didn't do by myself or I didn't
yeah,
do at all. I can't take that type of credit.
yeah. No, and at least you're responsible enough to know. You got a lot of people that they don't care because they all for themselves. Some people are just that greedy and that selfish where they could care less. I'm trying to make it out in the hood. I'm trying to make it into this situation. But if you're going to do it the right way. Because how could you look yourself in the mirror knowing that all this stuff you're doing wasn't you? It came from
Right,
somebody else.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Like, if Babyface wrote you a song, don't go out your way to say, I wrote the song. I ain't, you know what I mean? I ain't giving Babyface no damn credit. He might have wrote it, but I sung it. It don't matter. You still got to give somebody some fucking credit. But people
right,
always want to make it seem like they came with something. They came with it. You might have sung it, but who wrote it?
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is crazy. Um, you got directors who direct movies, or you got people who write movies. They write this whatever scripts or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't the person who came up with the lines, you got to give credit to the person who did though. That this wasn't even my idea to even this in these lines. Because some actors are at a point where they can say what it is that they want to say and be like, nah, man, that shit don't sound right. I'm gonna say this. And then you got those who they'll tell you what to say and da 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 da. You got, hey man, that wasn't me. That was such and such. They wanted me. Shout outs to them. You ain't gonna go up there and be like, yeah, because I came up with them lines. What? Came up with them. You know damn well you didn't come up with them lines. It's like everybody is too afraid to just admit that somebody helped them with something, or it wasn't their idea. It was that person's idea. I don't understand what seems to be the problem. What seems to be the problem at the department? Like people are gonna look at you different. I think what it is, people are so afraid of somebody saying to them, you know, not giving them credit. Well, you know, you didn't do it, the other person did it. So and it's like, you know what I mean? Don't be and my thing is, yeah, they did do it. What's the problem? What's the problem? They did do it. Just because they did it for me, that doesn't mean I couldn't do it on my own. They did it. Shout outs to them for for holding me down. And even like you said yesterday, um, we all come up with an idea of something. You got to give that person credit. Hey,
Right.
Prize, I'm gonna hit you up. Or I was just speaking about you, Prize. I'm gonna hit you up on IG, so be on the lookout for it. Matter of fact, I sent you something yesterday on IG. Go on your DM and look at it. Um, so like G5, right? Now remember when he was coming with the A up cleanup and he did that?
Yeah.
I gotta give him props um because it kind of influenced me eventually to go on to do the morning chop ups. Because you know, we used to
Yeah.
be on the early in the morning with G5
Yeah. That joint
clowning,
started at like 7:30 in the morning.
clowning. I mean, literally clowning. If you had sleep in your eyes with bad breath and stink feet, I don't give a damn what you came on. We was on. We were on. But I
You
had to
brought
give him credit. I have to give him credit because, and also underrated because he went on to go on to do something like that. But it kind of gave me the motivation to go, okay, you know what? I don't have to just speak this boxing. I could come on in the morning and just speak life because we didn't just jump on early in the morning and, and speak boxing. Half of the most of the time we stood on there roasting the shit out of each other. Seafood, I see you.
nah, nah. G G5. Sometimes he would start off. He was talking box. Sometimes he would start off talking tough and fucking calling me.
Not on the Tuesday already with the shenanigans.
Then sometimes it would start off as boxing, and then I mean it would switch up. But by the end of the show, it would end off with a roasting session, and that was his thing. He would start off, but by the end of the show, it would end off as a roasting session.
Yeah, yeah. It would start off with, you know what I mean? But the thing was, I give him credit. No, I won't dare jump out here, yo, man. I'm the one who started this morning chop up shit, y'all. I'm the one that started this. The hell to the no. That'd be a whole lot of lies. Just like I have to credit you for always getting on me about not being on YouTube.
Hmm.
I'm on YouTube because I want to be. Nah, man, they had to put their foot in my ass, literally, to get on this YouTube.
Yeah.
So I have to
And this
credit
nigga
my
Clarence,
brothers for pushing me.
he kept going to IG. I'm like, dog, why the fuck you keep going on IG and you can make money from YouTube? He's like,
I think,
man, it's too much for me to learn right now. I'm comfortable with IG. I'm like, dog, it's
Scarface.
not that hard. It's not
Yeah,
that hard,
you
dog.
know what it
I
was? It
literally,
was
I literally, I literally told Clarence how to do over the phone. I didn't show him anything. I just told him, and he went and did everything by exactly what I said
by
while
exactly
we
what
was
he
on the
said.
phone together.
Now, what other people would have been like, "You're free. I just can't do it. It's too much. I'm done. It's too much free." I'm out. But
And I
when
didn't.
it was so easy though. I was kind of mad. I was like, "Motherfucker, you could have been did this."
And I told, we kept. I was like, dog, it's easy. I said it's not gonna take you no more than 5 minutes
to set it up. I said it's easy. I said I
That
don't
shit
even
was.
have to look at the screen. I can tell you step by step what to
If,
do.
if y'all go
I said
back to my first live, my very, very first live, Free was the first guest. Um, and I was like, oh man, I could have did this shit. Damn. And I was mad with myself. I said, fool, you could have been did this.
yeah.
Like,
He was like,
but I have
when he did it, he was like, "That's it." I was like, "You're done." He was like, "Man, that
I'm
shit was easy as hell."
because I thought it was like I thought it was like a long ass process. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. You might gotta answer a few questions. I'm like, bro, I don't have time for none of this shit, bro. I'm not doing none of it. For all this, I can keep my ass on IG where I could just get up in the morning. But after I did that, I was like, okay. And you see now, I don't be on IG like that. I might go over there once in a while to do a video or two when I don't feel like setting up. But I don't. You see now, I just use Instagram to post. That's all it is
Yeah.
now. It's just posted now.
Uh, that's what I told her. I said, "No, all you gotta do is tell your folks that you got on Instagram that you have a YouTube page. Come to your YouTube channel. All you gotta do
Yeah,
is just post it in your Instagram, and
yeah,
they gonna."
I know this motherfuckers will just walk past that, but I don't trip. I don't trip about that.
Yeah. I say,
But
drop the link in your Instagram channel. They click the link, it's gonna take them right to your YouTube channel.
yeah,
Yeah.
um, but I have to credit them for giving me that push. I'm like, oh man, it wasn't their idea. Even though I had my YouTube already, but the problem was I just had no videos because, like I told people, yeah, it's gonna tell you I've been up here for 5 years, but I only been active for 2. And later this year, I'll make 3 years being active on it. You know what I mean? So that's the thing about it. But I have to give them credit. I'm not gonna dare sit here and tell you, yeah, I'm up here because I started this shit and I wanted to be up here. Yeah, I wanted to be up here, but at the same time, they gave me that push because I was like, man, I'm not doing it. Rosetta, what's going on, babe? What up? I took care of y'all ladies last night. I took care of everybody last night. I did the guest list. I had to put the list. Me and Tiffany, we had to do a count. So we took care of everybody last night. Um, and yeah, so everything's good. I need to have a virtual. I need to have a virtual or Zoom meeting with everybody behind scene. I got to figure out how do I do that. But I need to talk to everybody behind scene.
Speaking about last night, nigga, if you make another post and you sit up there trying to look extra sexy on the dashboard,
Who?
you, he gonna tell us,
What you talking about?
yeah, you see what my wife gave me. I'm like,
Oh
nigga,
man, she surprised me with that. I was trying to be sexy. I was happy she got me a chain. I was like, she got me a Duck
I
Zone
was
chain.
like, just thinking, daggone, why you sitting there trying to be extra sexy, extra cool up on this daggone joint? I'm like,
No, man, free. I plead the fifth, brother. I don't know what you talking about. I plead the fifth, brother.
y'all go look at the short that
I
Crunch
wasn't
put up.
nobody
Y'all tell
trying to
me
be
what y'all think.
sexy.
Y'all go look
Rosetta,
at this.
babe, don't y'all listen to this man. I was trying to be sexy. I was just
Rosetta
happy
said
that
the
my
same thing.
baby.
She said, I
Oh
saw that.
man. Oh man, this is. I don't appreciate being treated like this. This is crazy. This is
That nigga going,
crazy.
yeah, y'all see what my
Oh
wife gave
man,
me. I'm like, this nigga trying to be
this some bullshit, man. I don't have to take this. I really don't have to take this. This is crazy. And y'all gonna sit here and entertain this. Rosetta Bay, don't laugh at him. Oh man, this is crazy, man. It's enough black on black crime in here in these streets. This is how y'all gonna do me? Y'all stupid, man. I was so happy that she surprised me with that though, because she just hit me with that. I'm like, what the fuck is this? She started playing that close your eyes. I'm like, close my eyes. What the hell? What type of freaky shit you on? I'm like, I ain't with all that right now. The hell? That was dope though. That was dope of her that she did that, man. But I told her no more gifts for me because I said, you been getting me gifts since it was your damn birthday, don't give me nothing else, man. I'm good. But that's what she do. I appreciate her though for that though. You know what? I wasn't really feeling myself. I was mostly feeling the gift. Because I always told her that I wanted one of those, and I'm definitely working on getting another one. Um, she got that just to see what it would look like. Because you know, when you get stuff, you got to get it to see what it looks like, and that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to see what it looked like. So now that we see what it looks like, we're gonna move on to upgrade now, and hopefully we'll go ahead and get our own. It's going to cost some money to get one. That's why that's going to be somewhere down the line. But for right now, it's just all about pushing the product out, the merch, everything. I don't care from socks to drawers to whatever it is that decide to come with. So we got to, like I said, we got a busload of stuff that we're working on for the new year. And those are the type of ideas I don't care about putting out because you can't stop anybody from going to. If somebody goes and does that, depends on what you're putting out. You really can't say they stole your ideas. I mean, it is what it is. But it is certain things you do have to keep to yourself, and you know what I'm saying, and just make sure you don't tell the universe, because then you gotta live with whatever decision you make. But yeah, I was happy last night. I was like, yo, man, she it was just dope that she did that, man. And that's the type of person Tiff is. Tiff has always been that kind of person. She just loves surprising you with things. So shout out to the missus for that. She's at work right now. I'm gonna be going on to do my job in a minute. But I got like another hour or two. But other than that, man, we chilling though, man. Friday's going down. Got the fight this week. First of all, good looks on that yesterday. With Keith, man. I love seeing Keith up there. Keith is he's definitely gonna go on to do special things, man. So shout out to Keith Cologne, man. I'm hit his pops today. Talk to him about it because I need to see what's up with Friday. I need to get up in there for the weigh-in. Weigh-in is gonna be something special. Well, not something special, but it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright for me because just for it being my day.
Yeah.
If I
I
get one
mean,
more song,
FTN is officially the home for Keith Cologne and Jaleel Hatchett. Uh, we're
yes,
we're gonna be pushing those young guys and making sure they get their exposure.
yes, 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 yes. I've had the honor and pleasure of doing things with Keith. I remember having Keith, and I'm so pissed because some punk ass. When I first started McLean's promotion, which I still have that group on Facebook, I did my first interview with Keith back in 2022, and because of somebody did something to my group, they reported something and it tarnished my whole damn group. I lost that interview. That interview would have been so important because I did that when he was still an amateur, and I'm mad. So
Right.
the times that I've got to talk to Keith, probably 3 or 4 times I did interviews with him. A lot of times, his father wanted me to get out there with him, but it's not that I never want to do anything with him. I always want to make sure everybody else uh gets up there and check it, right? One thing I love about Thomas, and this is why anybody out there trying to front on him, I don't like it. I'm just gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't like it. I'm just gonna say that and leave it at that because he don't bother nobody. So we gonna leave it at that. But you see, he always gives me credit about if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have met him. If it wasn't for Thomas, I wouldn't have known nothing about 360 promotions. About how when they come to New
I'm
York and they do fights, I wouldn't have known nothing about it.
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you something about Thomas. This is when I knew Thomas was a real individual, and it wasn't when we met at the barbecue or anything like that. I knew Thomas was a real individual and a solid dude Me and Thomas spoke maybe 6 or 7 times. We happened to be on the same panel together, spoke like 6 or 7 times. Thomas hit me up. He was like, "Hey, free, you got a Gmail or whatever?" And I was like, "Yeah." He hit me up and he like, "Hey, give me your phone number so I can call you." I gave him my number. We talked. He said, "Hey, I know you a Washington Redskin fan. I got an autographed Joe Theismann jersey from 1983 when he won the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl ticket. I'm not a Redskins fan. Do you want it?" I was like, "Hell yeah!" The nigga sent it to me, asked me for my address and everything, sent it to me. Never charged me a dime for it. He said, "Nah, you can have it. I'm
Mm.
not charging you for it. This is something you can have." He gave me that and a JK Dobb jersey. Never charged me for
Uh,
anything. He just gave it to me with the autograph replica helmet and everything. Never charged me a dime for it. I was like, man, he don't really know me like that. But he knew that I was a Washington Redskin fan,
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah,
he was like, I'm gonna give this to you because I'm not a Redskin fan. I'm a Seahawks fan. I was like,
yeah,
man, I appreciate it, dog.
yeah, yeah. He's man, look. And this is why I said what I just said now that I don't like that shit. People who don't bother people, leave them alone. Leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? But if it wasn't for him doing that, with the three, just like recently, matter of fact, one time when I couldn't get in for that fight, was it last year? That Keyshawn Davis was supposed to have in New York. Not the one he was supposed to have in Virginia, but the one he was supposed to have in New York. And he was trying to get me into that because I had a problem with them people on the other side, and he went
Right.
and talked to one of the ladies about it, and I appreciated him for doing it. But I said, nah, you ain't gotta do all that, Thomas. I said, not that I don't want you to do it, it's just that I'm not kissing these people ass. If these people can't let me in or tell me what the problem is, then f them. If you don't mess with no Doug Zone don't mess with you, and that's how we put that conversation to bed. But he always, even with the Carissa Shields, I wouldn't have been at the Carissa Shields press conference. I didn't know nothing about that. So just for him
Hmm.
telling me, I wouldn't have known nothing about that, and I would have been pissed because I'd have been like, damn, that's it. That was right here, and I didn't go, and a lot of people didn't know about it because that press conference was empty. You know what I'm
And
saying? But
Thomas is one of those. Thomas remind me a lot like my kid's godfather. He's one of those friends that you can call, and if he got it or he got the time,
yeah,
he's gonna help you out.
yeah,
He ain't gonna ask no questions or none of that. He gonna help you out if he got it or he got the time to do it. He gonna help you out.
yeah,
He remind me exactly like my kid's godfather. Like I said, I can call him. It don't matter what time of the day it is. If I call him and tell him, "Hey, I got an issue," he was like, "All right, I'm on
yeah,
the way,"
yeah,
and he would
yeah,
drive from Philly all the way down to DC and find out what the problem is. He's like, "Hey, dog,
yeah.
you said you got the issue. What's the problem?"
Yeah,
And
that happened to me in Jersey.
and
That
he's
happened to me
always
in
there like
Jersey as one of Shakur fights. One of these lame ass dudes I used to be cool with um called himself trying to extort me for some shit that I'm like, dude, you tripping. You gonna get hurt right here in your own city. But we outside the Prudential Center, and Thomas is, his eyes is open, and he like, yo, see, just go ahead, go home because I see what they doing. This dude trying to move to this side, this one trying to act like they from the creep, and if they do, we all just gonna be out here fighting. But he held me down. He's still right next to me. He like, yo, I'm not about to let that happen. I don't care nothing about no credentials or none of that. Somebody swing, we all just gonna be out here fighting. You know what I mean? And I always appreciated him for that. Always
yeah, I mean,
appreciated him for that.
like I said, Thomas is a solid dude. He's a person that if he say he's your friend, you can bet your bottom dollar he's a true friend. He's not looking to get any credit for anything. Yeah, he wants the acknowledgement, but he ain't asking for it. If he does something for you, he expect you to be a solid individual and stand up and say, "Hey, Thomas was the one that helped me do this or that or that." He not gonna say, "Oh nah, that wasn't him. It was me that did that." He not gonna do that. he expect you to do that. He gonna stay. He gonna sit back and see how much of a friend you are compared to him, because he knows what he does for you. He expect you to hold him
Yeah,
down the same way he holds you down.
yeah. But everybody ain't like that, man. Like I was speaking about the other day, you got a lot of people who are freaking bullies on here, or YouTube bullies, and people pick on the weak or who they think is weak. You know what I mean? Some people say stuff to you, or they say it to you a certain way, thinking, or they're not expecting to get a response from you. And I'm like, you got to remember, we men on here. At least that's what we supposed to be. So if you just keep on poking and picking at somebody, what do you think eventually is gonna happen? So a lot of people don't understand that you can't be out here just poking and picking at people, because you're gonna get the response that you're not looking for.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I mean, like I said, Thomas is solid dude. All of those interviews that we do, that be Thomas or Socrates or somebody else. Mostly it be Thomas networking, getting them, and he be the first one call. Hey, free, I got an interview at such time. Are you available to help me do this interview? I be like, yeah, you already know. I'm free whenever you got it.
yeah, yeah. He'll definitely help.
He said D Free had on his cape for David Benavidez. Nah, I'm just calling how I see it. Y'all here one sided. Y'all only see, oh, this man gonna win. But I'm like, dog, what happens if David win? I'm not gonna act like David is gonna go out there and lose 50-50 fight. It could happen either way. Y'all niggas be one sided. Y'all don't see y'all losing at all. I ain't got no favorite fighter out in this dang on streets.
No, no. But you know what? It's no point in you going through 2026 repeating that. You'll just have to show people, because sometimes people, and what it is too. I notice some people think they're good at trying to get people to say shit that they don't want to say, or bait them into something. I mean, we seen how this was for 2025. Smoke, what's up? Smoke, let me know when you're free. I need to call you, brother, today. Some people are just good, and you seen it. A lot of people last year got, not saying you free, but a lot of people last year, especially when it came to the conversation of boxing, if you ask me, they got baited into saying some shit that they shouldn't have said, and it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, how many times could you possibly keep going and telling people, I don't have a favorite fighter? Yeah, but shit, we don't. We just like boxing, and we expect people to fight who they supposed to fight, far as the mandatory and shit like that. But nobody's gonna go through 2026 telling y'all the same shit. Y'all gonna believe whatever it is that y'all want to believe, and that's it is what it is.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, like I said, I have no problem criticizing or giving fighters credit because it ain't that serious to me.
No,
I see it how it is. It
um,
ain't that serious.
it ain't that serious. Well, and I'm gonna put it like this, because I swear I feel like a tape recorder, but I'm gonna just tell you like this. A lot of guys,
No,
a lot of guys feel like that because you feel like, because you talk it, you watch it, you spend time or whatever, that these fighters owe you something. And if you guys keep on thinking like that, 2026 is going to be another disappointment for you guys, because if fighters are moving a certain way, or if they're not moving a certain way, you guys are going to be disgusted. You know why I'm not going to be disgusted? Because I could give zero fucks. I don't have to support what
no,
they're
he
not
said
doing.
free. free like the Russells. Of course, I like the
That's his
Russells. That's
family.
family. Why would I not? Why would I not like them?
Hey, but you know what I like
Besides,
about the
like
BBO? You know what I
y'all
like
don't like
about the BBO? But BBO, you know why I respect Frito? Because I'm gonna tell you what he'll do that the rest of them won't do. Family or no family, if they messing up, he gonna correct them. He gonna let them
yeah.
know.
I
He
mean,
gonna let it be known. If they messing
I
up, he gonna
remember.
say, "You didn't fight the fight you were supposed to. You ducking this person. You doing that." He gonna keep the same energy with everybody. That's why I gotta respect him on it.
I remember when we was doing this daggone joint. Who gotta stay? Who gotta go? And we was
Oh
talking about
yeah,
certain fighters.
I gotta
And I
bring that back.
said,
I gotta
and I
bring that back.
said, and I said, Antoine. I said, Antoine hasn't fought but one time this year. He needs to do something.
Yeah, I
He
gotta
was like,
bring that
whoa,
back.
whoa, whoa.
Nah.
You said Antoine.
He says, so you do have a favorite fighter.
I don't have a favorite fighter. What are you talking about?
No, because you
I
said
don't.
no. He said no. He asked you, you like the Russells. You said yeah because that's my family. And he said, so you do have a favorite fighter. No, you asked him if he liked them
No,
because that's
no,
his
no. You
family.
asked me. Right, dog. I like David Benavidez. I like John Overtime. I like Usyk. I like Shakur. I
Yeah,
like Devin. I like Tank. I like the Russells. I like
I
a
mean,
lot of fighters.
can
I
I
like
admit
Abdullah
something
Mate.
publicly? I mean, let me admit something publicly, right? That some people might not know because when it came to him, some probably people might have thought I was a hater. I like Tank. I might not like his decisions he's make. I might not like some of the things he say or do. I don't like some of the situations he get caught in outside of boxing because what he does outside the ring could affect him being in the ring. But don't get it twisted. By all means, I like Tank.
Hold on, beautiful.
I like
I
Tank.
like a lot of guys. Now,
I like a
when
lot of
y'all,
guys.
when
I like
y'all,
Gabby. I
y'all,
like Gabby. I like Gabrielle Findora. I like Alicia Baumgartner. I like Sky Nicholson. I like it's a lot of
uh,
people I like.
I'm gonna tell you how you know that Free doesn't have a favorite fighter. Name one fighter that I bring up every time we talk.
Nah. You tell people that
You
already.
can't.
People should notice, but people should notice them.
You
But
can't.
people should notice them. But this is the thing. This is why I say in 2026, free, you can't get baited or get caught up in it because people know this. People that been on channels with you longer, even if people never had a one-on-one conversation with you, people been on the channels long enough to know about you already. When you say you don't have a favorite fighter, and then somebody still trying to bait you into saying you got a favorite fighter, no. So it's like I'm not going to spend another whole year of 2026 telling you what I told you in 2025 and 2024 and 2023. I don't have a favorite fighter, God damn it. I just like boxing and I want people to fight who they supposed to. And when people don't fight who they supposed to, then guess what? I don't have to support them. I don't have to support who they fight. That's how I look at it. It's that simple. It's that simple. Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. Oh yeah, there's something
Right.
about you.
See that's how you know when people have favorite fighters, they bring those fighters up every single time they talk. Every single time they have a conversation, that fighter comes up in their conversation. You can't say the same thing about me.
Nope.
I don't bring up certain fighters every time we talk. I don't bring up the same fighter every time that we talk about. I don't do that.
Yeah.
I let other fighters, and then I will conversate on those fighters if I have something to say. I
Yeah.
will come. That's the reason why. That's the reason why I changed my channel from boxing matchups to sports talk because I don't always have something to say about the sport of boxing. Now, if somebody asks me a question, I give my opinion, but I don't always have something to say about the sport of boxing.
Nah. Nah.
So, I
Nah.
mean, I'm. I understand it's not a lot of people that's like me. So when you find a person like me, It's very rare and it's hard to
You know
believe.
what?
Like, what? You
The
ain't got no
pro- the,
favorite fighter?
the,
No, I don't.
the problem is with these dudes is that they think because if they can't relate to you and you're not on the same page as them, or if your conversations are not like their conversations, you don't like who they like, uh, your debates are different from theirs, then you don't know shit. But what y'all fail to realize is that everybody's not supposed to be on the same type of timing. Everybody ideas are not supposed to be alike. Everybody likes who they like. Everybody,
Yeah.
I put up a list that I was on Champ side. What was that? A couple days ago, and he put his list up. All he thought was pound for pound. It said, told everybody in the chat, screenshot it, y'all. Y'all take a screenshot of this. And I put it up not to be like, oh, look at this fucking guy. Look who his pound for pound list is. No, I put it up there just to get people's feedback on what they might have thought about that, and tagged a few people in it. But a lot of people didn't agree with his pound for pound list. But does that mean he don't know shit about boxing? I mean, my God,
Mm,
my
no, I
God,
mean, like I
what is
said,
the matter with y'all?
I done, I done had a few channels sat here
That's
and
a
told
fact,
the
Tay.
people, oh, a few channels told people, hey, that man free. He probably be the only unbiased person I know in the sport of boxing because
And
I
people,
don't have no favorites.
people can't get used to that. People can't get used to that, and they think that everybody. This is why I'd be like, this is gonna be another year. This is gonna be another one of those years where y'all think somebody about to go out their way to prove something to y'all. Nobody's doing that shit. There was a lot of conversations that happened last year, a lot of misunderstandings, a lot of people just it was just like, no, nobody's doing that this year with y'all. Just shut the fuck up and enjoy boxing. Shut up. But I know y'all not going to do it. It's not in your nature to just shut up. It's in your nature to argue. That's in your nature. That's what y'all gonna do.
Uh,
A man says he doesn't have a favorite fighter. You're trying to force this man. Not saying you, BBO, so I don't want you to think I'm talking about you, brother. But y'all know who y'all are. Y'all can't force somebody to like somebody. I'm not everybody. So don't talk when you talking to me, don't dare say everybody. Motherfucker, my name ain't everybody. My name is No Doug Song. So when you
and
talking to
that
me,
that's why when I asked them and they said, oh, you got a favorite, you told me you ain't got no favorite fighter. Well, if I got a favorite, who's my favorite? Oh, such and such your
exactly.
favorite. How
Oh,
often
listen,
do you hear me? How often do you hear me talk about him? If he's my favorite, how often do you hear me talk about? Because I talk about boxing every day. I'm on B3. I'm on BVO. I'm on other people's channels. How often do you hear me talk about that fighter since he's my, quote unquote my favorite? How often do you hear me talk about him?
yeah,
I don't really hear you talk about. So how was he my
exactly.
favorite if you don't hear me talk about him?
So like this is what
How
I'm
was he my
saying.
favorite?
Cats be saying stuff and not even listening to what they be saying. It's like, what do you hear what you're saying? Everybody. So if you go, don't ask me a dumb question like, oh, everybody has a favorite fighter. So if I tell you I don't, then who's my favorite fighter? I don't know. I'm asking you. You can't ask me stupid because I just told you I don't have one. Don't sit there and tell me that everybody has one. Then you're trying to get me just to throw a fighter out there. So now if I make up something, if I say Ryan Garcia, let's just say. Oh hell no, man. How the hell he end up being your favorite fighter? Does it matter? You just asked me, stupid.
Right.
Stupid. Like, what's wrong with you? Alicia Baumgartner. Well, why is he? Oh, you only picked her because she's cute. But other than that, what makes her your favorite? You asked me, stupid. Y'all can't hear you free. You went out. Free, you went out. Free. Somebody gotta tell him he went out. Yeah, y'all be, man, nobody's doing that with y'all. Nobody's doing that with y'all this year. Yo, free, I can't hear you. Free, free. Free. Yo, Can't hear you. Free. I can't hear you. Your sound. Okay, here you go. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Vay, I see you. Jeff Spark, Rosetta. Love all y'all beautiful. What's up, y'all? I was sitting laughing. I was sitting and laughing at all y'all last night. I'm making this guest list for the barbecue, but I'm laughing at all y'all because I'm telling Mrs. Duck. I said, yo, I don't know which one of them, but they gonna have me laugh. This summer I'm gonna be a laughing ass dude, man. I see it. I feel it already. Josh Sanders. Oh, Josh, I gotta put you down, Josh, but I gotta make sure you still coming though, Josh.
I don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah. What was you saying now, Free?
No, I was saying, you can't sit here and get mad at a person
Oh, damn it, Free, you
calling
went
me.
out again. There
Why
you go.
why people keep calling me? Everybody want to call me at this time of the day. Leave me the
Is
hell
that
alone.
what is that the workers?
No, there ain't no that. No, I don't. I got a new role. They
Not
don't
good.
call me
You
for
happy with
nothing.
me this morning, bro. I gotta
They don't.
go, but I gotta.
They don't call me for anything. I got a new role now. I'm absolutely the last person that you call. Only time you call me is if there's something going on with your security license.
What happened, Vay? She said, but I gotta do it. Do what? What happened, Vay? Vay always got something going on. Vay, you're a very interesting person.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it just it's like you can't say why a person likes something. I mean, individuals like people for certain reasons.
Appreciate you, Bang.
Everybody pick everybody pick a reason why they like a fighter or why they like a person, why they like a basketball player. It's something that they see in them that they like. It might be they from the same neighborhood, they came up the same way they came up, they like their style, they like their swag, they like the way they play the game. It's different things. It's the same way when it comes to these judges. You don't know what the judges see. They have four criteria that they're supposed to go by when they judging these fights, but they don't always follow those four criteria. They're supposed to, but they don't always
Appreciate you,
follow
Bang.
it.
Yeah.
You don't.
All I'm
And
saying is,
I told BBO he was at the Xander Zayas fight. Based off of what you and Thomas said, y'all saw when y'all was at the fight, compared to what we saw at home on TV, because we called the fight live, I got
yeah,
to give these judges a little bit of leeway because y'all saw something totally different from what we saw.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I still got till Friday for my birthday, y'all, but thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all early though. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, yeah, I mean, I just don't want to, I mean, it don't matter what I want because it's gonna happen. But some of y'all just gotta, when it comes to these conversations, y'all gotta relax. Stop forcing people into liking somebody either they don't like or forcing people to bring up somebody that like no.
I'm
No,
gonna start.
nobody
I'm
has
gonna
to do
start
that.
giving people what they want. I'm gonna start giving people what they want. They're gonna
Yeah,
say,
just
"Free,
start
you
giving
got a
them what they
favorite
want.
fighter?" Yup, I do. I got two of them: Sugar Ray Leonard and Roy Jones. They don't fight anymore. Those are my favorite.
Oh, okay,
Those are
Vay.
my favorite. Those are my
Yeah,
favorite
like
fighters.
that's
Sugar Ray
why
Leonard and Roy Jones. Those are my two favorite fighters.
that's why I be having, which I got to get back to. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Um, that's why I be doing the throwback, man. That's exactly why I do the throwback. Because a lot of times when I do the throwbacks, I'm really talking about fighters that I had liked. I don't be having time. I'm not doing this with these people. I didn't do it last year, and I'm not doing it this year. Like nobody's doing that with y'all corny asses. So we,
That's what I'm gonna start doing. Who's your
yeah,
favorite fighter? Sugar Ray
like
Leonard, Roy Jones. They
nobody
don't
wants to.
fight. You asked me a question. I gave
But
you
that's
the
but
answer.
see, but that's but see, but that's my problem. This is why I be like they don't know shit. This is the reason why I say y'all only comfortable with fighters that y'all know of. and that's cool. But go ahead and say that. But you can't. So go ahead. You might as well. Don't ask me who my favorite fighter is. Ask me who my favorite fighter of this era. Go ahead and do that. Then I can understand the conversation and the question better. But if you ask me who's my favorite in boxing, and I freaking tell you that it's Lennox Lewis, or if I say it's James Toney, free, we talking about who's active, not retired. Well, you need to make it make sense then. Ask me that. You know what I mean. I don't know
I
what
don't.
you mean, stupid. You just said your favorite
Uh,
fighter, you dummy.
I mean, if you ask me who's my favorite fighter, like I said, I've told y'all for years now, I don't have a favorite. My favorite retired years ago. But if you want to keep asking me who's your favorite fighter, okay, I'm gonna give you the answer. Sugar Ray Leonard, Roy Jones. They don't fight anymore, but that's my favorite. We talking about right now. I don't have a favorite. I've been telling y'all that for years. I don't have a favorite that fights now. None of these guys fight the way that Roy Jones and Sugar Ray Leonard fought. So none of these guys are my favorite.
No, man, like these nobody. Hey, listen, from now till December, nobody's doing this with y'all. Yesterday
Sugar
is
Ray
fight
Leonard and
week.
Roy
Yesterday is
Jones
yes.
fought
Yo,
everybody.
Bang, you going to the Barclays Center, Bang? You going to the Barclays Center Friday? That's my day. So I'll pop up for the weigh-in. But I got so many places I got to be Friday because a lot of people want to see me for my day. I'm just not gonna make it to everybody. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. And it's gonna be nice weather Friday, but I ain't about to be running all the fuck around, man. But I'll see you Friday.
I had to get on my man Price. He talking about some, let's go to the daggone fight and just play the outside for the TO and Shakur because the tickets too high. I said, nigga, I'm not going to stand outside. He talking about, no, I'm
Well,
talking
the
about after the
tickets,
fight. We can
no,
just
the
go up there.
tickets is they're gonna drop, but nobody's going to play no outside of no garden though.
He
No.
talking about, no, I'm talking about after the fight. We just go up there after the fight and just mingle with the people after the fight. I said, dog, I'm not doing that. It's too fucking cold in New
Yo,
York,
Prize, you a funny.
January
Hey, Prize,
31st.
you a funny dude, Prize. Prize said, go post up.
I'm not going out and
Prize gonna
hanging
be
outside.
outside.
He like, man, so man, the New York niggas don't care about no cold. I ain't no New York nigga. I'm a DC nigga. I ain't a New York nigga.
Hey, Prize gonna be outside. So my tickets.
Nah, I'm not, no, I'm
Hey,
not
Prize,
doing that.
let me find out
I'm
you
not
don't
doing
want to go in because you got the tickets. Prize gonna be out
that.
there. Tickets.
No,
Tickets.
if I went to New York and just showed up at Madison Square Garden when the fight was over, I would feel like an ultimate groupie. I'm not doing
Man,
that joint.
bruh.
I would feel like a
Bruh,
groupie.
I'm gonna keep it. Niggas act like they don't want to go to the fight. hey,
I would feel like a
Prize, you
groupie.
got
I'm not
tickets?
doing that.
Prize got tickets.
Yeah,
Yo,
Pride, you got tickets. You can go to the fight. I'm not standing outside.
no, I'm talking about
No,
no.
no,
Prize
sir.
got the tickets. Prize got the tickets. He gonna be selling outside.
No,
That's
no,
why he
sir.
telling you not to
No.
go in. He trying to give you some tickets. He want to give you 10 tickets, and he had 10 tickets so he can sell them. No, he trying to get you to scout tickets.
No, I'm not.
Oh
I
no,
can't.
we
Dog,
not on StreamYard. We on yeah, we not on StreamYard. You know I just sent that to you,
dog.
Pride.
The
I'll
the
be on StreamYard the
the
14th though. Don't worry.
the man in me won't allow me to do that.
I'm gonna be
I've
honest with
never
you.
done that.
I'm gonna
I've
be
never
honest with
done
you.
that.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, right? I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. That's why if I don't get credentials to go to a press conference or weigh in or something, and somebody be like, show up, or we going to the hotel to talk to the fighters. I used to be on that. Like, not I wouldn't go, but in my mind, I used to be on it. But now I'm like, man, I'm not fucking doing that. I'm not doing
No,
that.
I'm
I'll
I'm
keep
just
my ass
I'm gonna
home.
be honest. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I've always looked at niggas that did that as niggas that was broke or niggas that was groupies,
Hey,
and I just can't. I can't bring myself to do something like that. I'm not
dudes
gonna
be
go because the tickets are too high, I'm not gonna pay for it, but I'm gonna go stand outside after the fight is over and try to get interviews and
That's
talk
a
to
long way.
people and things.
Hey, that's a
Nah,
long way back. That's a long way
I
back
would feel
home
like
for
a
nothing.
broke ass dude.
That's a
I
long
would
way
feel like
back
a
home
broke
for
ass
nothing.
dude that couldn't get to the fight. Nah, I
Yeah,
can't do that. And that's
nah.
another thing. I'm not driving no 4 hours after the fight. I gotta pay for a hotel if I'm going up there because I'm not
Nah.
gonna just go up there for
Hey,
the
hey,
day.
Prize, I tell you what, Prize, when you come up here for my barbecue, that's gonna be worth something. And what I got
Yeah.
cooking up for that week, not just for that day, but for that week, woo!
No, yeah.
Believe me.
If I'm a hustle and bustle to do all that, I might as well just say, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and buy a ticket for my birthday and go up there to the fight. But I'm
Yeah.
not paying no $2,000 for good seats. Right now, them seats are $2,000. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, Prize. That's why I'm putting in. You know what y'all got to start doing too, because of our content. A lot of y'all, even if y'all don't get it, start putting in. Let this year be the year that y'all start putting in for credentials. Straight up. Y'all might not get it. It all depends on who you putting it in with. Because there's certain people I'm not applying for no more. Because it's no use. But for real, that's another way of doing. Like, unless you have your lady coming with you, like for any of the fellas who have wives or girlfriends, then that's something different. But if you come in dolo, let's just say if you happen to come dolo, then yeah, just start putting in credentials and just try it. Like
Look, I'm
Thomas,
gonna
that's
tell you
what he
right
does.
now. My
Thomas puts in
my wife.
credentials, huh? Well,
No, I was
that's
gonna say
enough.
my wife will come with me, but she ain't going to the fight. My wife ain't gonna watch no fight. She'll come with me up to New York, but she ain't going to no fight. I took my wife all the way to Texas for the Earl Spence fight. She was like, I'm not going to the fight. I come out there with you, but I'm not going to the fight. I'm like, what you mean you're not going to the fight? She's like, nah, I'm not being around all them damn people. I don't know none of them, and I don't know what the fuck they got. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So she'll come with me, but she'll stay in the hotel. She was like, nah, you go ahead and have fun. I'll see you when you get back. That's what she always do.
Yeah. Yeah, that why do they ask so much for that? I don't know why they be wanting so much money for those, but it is what it is. I'm not doing it though. That's why I'm waiting for them because they haven't put it out yet. I'm waiting for them to send them credentials. When they do, I'm damn sure gonna apply. I'm damn sure gonna apply because what they asking for is that's entirely too damn much. Too much. Yeah, yeah, it's understandable. That's why certain things I wouldn't ask I wouldn't ask Mrs. Duck to attend because I know certain things she gonna have fun with and certain things she not gonna have fun with. So I'd be like, nah, I'm not gonna ask her to go to this with me because this ain't gonna be fun for her. You feel better, Crush? That's good. Glad you feel better, bro. Yeah, but that's like what that's like, Free? That's like a dude. That's like dudes going outside the club, being outside the club. You ain't got no money to get in the club, but you hanging outside the club because you know that's where all the women gonna be. It's like you ain't got no money to get in the club.
That's why I said I can't do it, dog. That it reminds me too much of a dude that's broke. I was like, nah, I can't do that, dog. If I ain't got no money to go, I'm not going. If I ain't got
Yeah,
the money to pay for the tickets, dog, that's like me going to a Floyd Mayweather fight in Vegas, but I ain't got enough money to pay for them high ass tickets. So I'm just gonna sit in Vegas and wait till the fight is over.
yeah,
No. Well, dog, you go to the casinos and all that. Dog, I didn't come out here to go to the casinos. Yeah, that's cool and all. But I ain't come out here to go to the casino. I came out here for the fight.
yeah,
Now, even that, it's better because you can at least say you was at the casino. Nigga, you going to daggone Madison Square Garden. There's nothing to do but either go eat, go shop, or go to the fight.
Listen, I guess that's why they was trying to push to get a casino on freaking Times Square, but they dubbed that shit. It's like, no, sir. We ain't gonna do that. All these Negroes, Manhattan's already enough to worry about, right? So we ain't gonna have it where all these Negroes leave the garden and then go tear Times Square the hell up. Hell no.
Nah,
Anyway,
I just can't do it.
nah,
Now, if we would say, hey, let's go up to New York and we can hang out or whatever, and watch the fight together, that's one thing. But they didn't go stand up outside of the Madison Square Garden. Nah, I'm not doing that, though. Not doing that.
nah. Listen, I know too many people here. I don't want nobody to catch me just standing out in the fuck outside. Yo,
I
you know how they are.
I
You
know a
know how
lot
they
of
are
people
with
there
me
too.
too.
I know a lot of people in New York too. I was sitting there standing outside. They were like, D, what the hell you doing outside? Oh, no, I just came to do some interviews real quick. You was at the fight? Nah, I came after the fight. What? What type of broke ass shit is that? That's exactly what they gonna say to me. What type of broke ass shit is that? You just
type of
came to
broke,
stand outside and get some interviews.
type of broke ass shit is that? No, hell nah. Wait a minute, you ain't have a ticket, but so
I
you
know a
gotta.
lot of people in New York.
So let me
Never
ask you
know
something.
who
You
I
gotta
might bump
look.
into.
You got up out of your bed or whatever you was doing to come down here. Did not have a ticket, but you got your camera, your phone, saying you down here hoping you could catch a fighter or catch the people coming out asking them how they enjoyed the fight. Is that what you're telling me? Nah, I wouldn't go to no city and do it, but I damn sure I can't get caught in New York. They damn sure ain't about to clown me here. No, sir.
I'm that. That's like me. That's like Tank Davis and Lamont Roach having a fight. They're rematching in DC, and I just stand outside and wait for the fight over, or come out after the fight is over.
Oh, you know I'm
You
gonna
know how
clown
many
you.
people I'm probably going to bump into coming out the doors. I'm like,
I don't
hey,
even
Free,
live in.
you was doing security out here? Nah, I wasn't doing security.
Nigga said he
I'm
was
waiting to
doing
do some interviews.
security. He said he was doing security.
No, I wasn't doing no security. I'm waiting to do some interviews. Fuck you mean you waiting to do some damn interviews? What type of broke ass shit is that?
He's
No,
what type
I
of
know you.
broke ass shit is that? Oh man, you can't make it up, bro. Can't make it up. Nah, it's just certain things I ain't with. And I learned, and you know what
That's it.
though? And the crazy thing about it is, not saying you Prize, you my man, it's not you, but because you talking about getting a ticket. But these dudes, like,
No, I know Prize. Prize got the money to
no,
get tickets.
these
I
dudes
ain't got the
really
ends
be
like
no, but
Prize.
these dudes really in real life they be groupies. Some of these dudes really be that though. They really freaking be that. That ass good. I'm telling you, they worse than the damn women, man. I told y'all, man. Last year in 2025, the dudes became the new women. I'm expecting the same thing in 2026. I'm not going nowhere. And you
What's
know
going
what?
What's
And
going on, Crush?
I,
Yeah,
I, I
Crush.
don't be
I will
I
be
don't be
cooked.
listen, I don't be swearing that I'm important, but I'm just the type of guy like if I don't get credentials and I don't get a ticket free, I'll keep my ass home. Well, no, you can stay in the crowd or stay with the people what they do. Nah, man, I'm good. I'm going home. Well, if
I'm
we
just
could
thinking
do it,
about.
if we could do it, you could do it. I'm not you.
You know how bad I will get roasted if somebody was to see me out there, and I'm like, man, I'm just doing interviews. I didn't go to the fight. I'm just doing interviews.
Oh, they
Man,
gonna be they gonna be they gonna be on you.
uh, my city, we're known for roasting the hell out of people. I will get roasted badly.
Man, listen.
I will get roasted badly.
Man, listen, that's yeah. If and you know what though, I seen the cat. I seen the cat. Now that you said that, damn it, man, I ain't want to go here, but I seen the cat do that, and it was for the Edgar Berlanga joint. We was in Queens, and this is not even coming out the fight. This is going to the fight. So I look at him and I'm like, I'm not knowing if he got credentials or not. I'm not even thinking. I don't know. Um, so I see him, whatever. He like, yo, what's up? See, I know you got credentials. I said, nah, man, I ain't getting no damn credentials for this. I said, they played me. I said, I'm not even applying for this dude no more because there's always some shit with him. And I said, I'm not applying, but I'm like, what's up with you? So you got a ticket? Uh, nah, I didn't get a ticket. And there was still some tickets available that day. So I didn't know. So I'm like, okay, I'm thinking he's going to go get one. And he's standing there with like
Dog,
two other guys. He's standing there with two other guys. I'm just looking at him like, yeah, like, what's up? No, man, I'm just gonna stand here and see who pops up, and because he got his camera in his hand, and I'm like, well, if you ain't got no credentials, they ain't letting you in the building with a camera. But this dude is still he's outside. Like, I'm gonna just see who I can catch. And the
you know
shit
what I
was,
just thought about too?
what up?
What made it even worse
What?
is there's 3 fight cards on that day. You got the Xander Zayas fight
I
card
found
on
out.
that day.
Yeah, I found out when you said
You
that
got the
yesterday. I said, oh shit,
you
there
got
is a lot of
the
boxing.
Boxrom card on that day, and
Yeah.
you got the To and Shakur fight. I was like, damn, I'm just gonna have to sit at home and get my drinks together,
But
and
guess
I'm
what?
just
Guess
gonna be
what
sitting in the
though?
house chilling.
That's why there's no reason. There's no, and I can't tell nobody what content to make. There is no reason why you people keep talking about the same goddamn fighters when we got just in one day on the 31st. We got, do you see what we got? What's the matter with
No,
y'all?
you got 3 fight cards on, and they're they're gonna be. You got like I said, the Botrom fight card. That's gonna be probably in the afternoon sometime. Then you have the Xander Zayas fight card and the To fight card and To Shakur fight card.
Listen,
Nah, I'm
there's no reason why y'all content should be stuck on the same shit. Like let's like a lot of people, right, free have a way of showing you that they don't like fighters, but they do like them. But they'll try to make it seem like they're exposing some fighters, but you don't have to expose somebody every day. So when I see you keep being stuck on a particular person, when I see you keep being stuck on a particular person, that is really, I feel like, rather if you speaking good or bad about them, it's like, come on, what we doing? Just look at the month of January. The 24th, we got Jermaine Franklin and the other dude. Rather people are into that or not, it's still a fight. The 31st alone is crazy, and y'all telling me that the 31st you're not interested in all the bouts that's going on with the different promotional companies, and you still telling me that that's not enough for you to be interested in boxing? I'm just going to sit here and
I
talk
mean,
about the same 5 people.
if you think about it, there was
You said it's only one, only what? Only what? Oh yeah, Rosetta. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got to start getting into football on Sundays.
yeah.
You said what
Next
now?
week is the only weekend. Next weekend is the only weekend out of the month of January where there is no fight card.
Oh, nobody's getting it
Next
in
weekend.
next week, right?
Yeah, next weekend there's no fight card next weekend. Not that I know of. Not a major. I ain't gonna say major, but not a fight card where there's somebody that people know who's fighting. And there's probably some low budget fights going on, but not a
Yeah,
fight
yeah,
that
yeah,
people
yeah.
know who's fighting.
Not a
Next
fight that
weekend
people are
there's
familiar
no
with.
fight card next weekend. Yeah,
So,
there's no fight card next weekend.
and the sad thing,
Last weekend we had Amanda Serrano. We had Amanda
yeah,
Serrano last weekend. This weekend we got Matias.
yeah.
Next week we ain't got nobody. And then the 24th we got Moses. And then the 31st we got the 3 fight cards on the.
Once again, they're gonna treat it out here like it's no damn boxing. Like, make it make sense. I'm not doing this shit with y'all this year. I ain't doing it with y'all this year. I promise to God, I'm not. I promise to God, I'm not.
It's no boxing. It's no boxing because y'all favorites ain't fighting. That's why it ain't no boxing.
I promise to God, I ain't doing that this
Y'all
year.
favorites ain't fighting.
I'm not doing it. By the time the
That's
December
why I
31st
keep
come back
telling
around, I
people.
will be satisfied. You said
That's
what?
why I. There was some good ass fights on Pro Box, and nobody knew who fighters was, but it was some good ass fights.
Yeah. Yo, you know,
It
people
was
don't care.
it,
People
that
don't
shit
want to
happened
take
a
the
couple
time
of
to
weeks
watch
ago.
anything.
A couple of weeks ago, Pro Box put a card on. I'm sitting back. I'm like, I don't know nobody on this joint, but these niggas is throwing down. This is a
Yeah.
good ass fight. I ain't know neither one of these guys, but I was
No,
like, shit, I gotta pay attention to this dude right here because this was a good ass fight. I gotta
people
pay attention to him.
people ain't gonna do that, free. Like I said, as long as they keep talking about the same fighters, it makes them seem like they know what they talking about. That's the problem. And that's where they're going to fail. I told y'all last year and the year before, the jig is gonna be up with some of y'all.
Yeah,
So just keep on.
Rosetta, I will be on. I will be getting into basketball once the
People.
playoffs is over. Because to me, basketball really doesn't get hot and popping until after the All-Star weekend. That's when basketball really gets hot and they really get popping. But I pay attention to basketball. I see what's going on in basketball, but it really doesn't really kick off until after All-Star weekend. But
Yeah,
yeah,
baby.
once the football playoffs is over with, I will be getting into basketball. I'm gonna be calling some of the games. I might actually call some of the games coming up soon. I probably not this weekend because we got the playoffs starting this weekend. So I'm gonna be calling some of these football games this weekend.
Yeah,
But I will be getting ready to call some of these basketball games because football season is over with.
yeah. Yep. It'll be over shortly. So yeah, it's so much things to talk about, but you know, leave it up to these guys. Leave it up to them. There's no boxing. There's no boxing. And for that, because there's no boxing, we're gonna talk about the same shit. I ain't I, I ain't got time for it. I
Right.
do not have time for it. And I ain't making time for it. I'm gonna let them have that. Everybody that's in that department, I let them have that. They can go ahead and have that. I don't want no PC in that. Cause if I was like that, that shit would yeah, that after a while, that shit would drive me crazy. I start waking up in the morning. Okay, what I want to talk about. That's why I love doing what I do now. Cause I'll be like, shit, make things so interesting, man. Yeah, Rosetta, I don't entertain that dude. I respect what he does with the women, and that's about it. I don't even look at that dude as I look at the rest of these fighters. I look at him as a promoter, and that's it.
Good.
I don't look at him no more than that. And that's not me being a hater. I credit him on putting people on, and people are getting good paydays because of him. These women are making a great dollar. But when you talk about his competition, that dude ain't in my world. That's why when the whole joint with him and AJ came up, I wasn't fucking interested in it. And it wasn't that I was mad at him. I was mad at AJ punk ass. When the situation came up with him and Tank, I wasn't mad at him. I'm looking at Tank like, so that's what we're doing? So we gonna act like Lamar Roach don't exist? It's just, and that's another thing, Free. Oh well, yeah, that's
What's that?
boxing. You know, you
What's
know,
that?
you know, you know, you know, you know what else too? Speaking of him, and this goes for any fighter, I don't care who they are. One thing I'm not entertaining is these WrestleMania matches. So the next time that I hear that he's in there with somebody that he shouldn't be in there with, that they should be fighting somebody in they fucking division, they wait. I'm gonna start bombing on them. I'm tired of people saying you can't say when it comes to him, right? I'm happy for this fighter because they're getting a good payday, but then y'all don't keep the same energy when it's another real fighter. When it's another real fighter, y'all go, he shouldn't have to fight him. Or there's no money in that. Now, I understand that this dude is worth a lot. You can make a great payday, but we got to start making this shit make sense. This year, I'm not entertaining no WrestleMania matches. I don't give a shit if it's Netflix. I don't give a shit if it's YouTube. I'm not entertaining no WrestleMania matches. I promise you. And I know it's going to be a lot more of that's going to happen. I'm not with it. You fighters are going to start to get called out on guys that you're not fighting in your damn division, in your weight. This is the reason why we don't have a favorite fighter. Because you know why? Because we be able to call whoever we need to call out. Y'all be protecting y'all dudes. But I'm glad that he's all right from his injuries and the accident that he happened. You know what I mean? I'm great. I'm happy for him that, he survived that. And, rest in peace to his people lost in that. But other than that, I'm not entertaining no WrestleMania matches. I'm just being real with y'all. I swear on everything. You know how many people got gassed when they went down for for the Paul and Tank press conference? Everybody was so damn hype about that. Then when they did fight, people were like, "Yo, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit." I said, "Why is this?" I said, "Well, what happened? What you mad about?" All this time we thinking they was gonna fight. That's what you get for fucking thinking. That's what you get for thinking.
And
Y'all want to be out here entertaining these WrestleMania matches? Go right ahead. I will not be a part of that shit.
same thing with uh, 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 accusing guys and making them guilty before they even have their day in court. Now
Oh Jesus.
everybody's sitting there quiet about the whole Tank situation because it looked like it's about to get thrown out. Look like the whole
Yeah.
case about to get thrown out. That's why I said y'all got to sit back and let this joint play out. We don't know what
Well,
happened.
well, well. All right. So with that case, right? I don't know with it. I always told people we have to. He's going through something right now. See what happens with that. Because there's no point of saying who do you want to see him next. You don't even know if he's going to get out this next situation that he's in. Let him get out of that, and then see what happens. But
That's
y'all
it.
keep sweating what he do, and y'all fail to realize that this man is the same man that said he don't give a shit about what y'all think. That man
Yeah.
could get out and fight Doik. That man could come home and fight Doik the Clown if he wants.
And that's what I've been telling people. That's
Man
another
don't give a
reason
shit
why
about what
I
y'all
don't.
want.
That's another reason why I don't have a favorite because a lot of these fighters don't care about what the fans think. They They might say that in the public that they care, but in all reality, they really don't care. If it ain't making dollars, it ain't making sense to them. They don't care how much the fans want to fight. If the dollars ain't right, they ain't fighting. Y'all sitting there, oh, they trying to fight for the fans. No, they not. They trying to fight for their pockets. They're not fighting for the fans. They fighting for their pockets. These
Right.
fighters are not getting in the ring for free. If the
No.
money ain't right, they ain't getting in the
Right.
ring.
My thing is this, man. That's why I be like, everybody chill. Everybody just chill, relax. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. I'm really not even interested in seeing them again. I could care less. I could care
Everybody,
less.
oh, they fighting for the belts. They fighting for them dollars. They fighting for the belt because the belt brings more money.
Yeah,
They
I
fighting
know
for
who
the
you are.
dollars. That's the reason why. If they was fighting for the belts, we would have had Jao Obata versus daggone Zordo. The reason why we
Yeah,
don't, because Zordo won $12 million.
yeah,
He said, you want me to
yeah.
fight Jao Obata? Give me $12 million. They're like, no, we're not giving you $12 million. Well, the fight ain't happening then. You're not giving me 12, we ain't fighting.
And these dudes seem to not
They don't, they
understand
don't,
that.
they don't, they don't care about unifying them belts. They care about the money. That's why I keep telling y'all, belts don't matter to me. It's the fight. I want to see the fight. I don't care about the belts being on the line. I don't care who's the world champion. Yeah, it's good to have that on your resume, but I don't care about that. I care about
No, listen.
seeing a
At the end of
good
the day,
fight.
we're living in a time these dudes don't know shit. They're not boxing fans. They just going with who's the popular fighter. Because, like some of these fighters say, and we hear Stephen Fulton say it recently, and we heard a lot of other fighters say it. Once these fighters lose one fight, they don't matter to y'all anymore.
Exactly.
They don't matter to y'all no more, and not just y'all, but even their own people. Their own family and friends turn their backs on them, and y'all do the same. Oh no, I don't want to see him in this fight. Stephen Fulton might be done because he done lost 2 fights. Well, shit. Correct me if I'm wrong, Free. I didn't know you were done after losing 2 fights.
I mean, you got guys that still want to see. You got you got UK fans that still want to see Dirk Chisora in a daggone fight, and that man got like 13, 14 losses,
Jesus
but they still
Christ.
want to see him fight. But
Jesus Christ.
when it comes to the United States, you lose one fight, man, he trash. How? Man, that man got beat up in his last fight. One fight, that man trash, but you wasn't saying he was trash those other
Hey,
25 fights that he had?
we down talk Deontay Wilder in America, but Derek Shaw in his country gets praised. And how many times has that man then got his ass handed to him? Like you said, the difference between America and over there, that they fighter could get their ass whipped 20 times. 20 times they fight it. But
They,
over here, oh no. After 1 or 2 losses over here, you're done, sir.
that's why everybody go overseas. They say the Mexican fan base, the UK fan base are the best fan base because they stand behind their fighters. Regardless, win, lose, or draw, they stand behind their fighters. United States, your fighter lose one time, oh man, he trash. Why? Like everybody gave up on Earl Spence. Oh, Earl Spence trash. He's done. He's that. He's this
Yeah,
and that. No,
yeah.
let the man say whether he's done or not before y'all just automatically write him off as he's done. That man lost the fight, and everybody just said, "Oh, Earl Spence done, dog. It's over with for Earl Spence. He need to go ahead and retire." What? Y'all ain't even let the man say he's
You
gonna
need it.
retire.
Y'all, some of y'all, how about
Y'all
some of y'all
already
need
put
it?
that man in the senior citizen home.
Some of y'all asses need to retire from YouTube. How about that? Y'all telling somebody
But
they need to
niggas,
retire.
but niggas still want to see Manny Pacquiao though.
That's the fact.
They still want to see Manny Pacquiao.
And I might not want to see him, but it doesn't matter what I want to see. There's some people who still gonna pay see him. That's all that matters. Don't think because you don't want to see something that the rest of the world don't want to see. A lot of people might not want to see Wilder come back, but guess what? There's some people that go, I still want to see him, regardless of what we think. Regardless of what we think. Hey, I don't want to see Canelo no more. I think he's done. But guess what? He still could put asses in seats. And there's still going to be some people that's going to pay to see him. You might not be familiar with his opponent. You might not agree with his opponent. But there's still some people. As long as people can still put asses in seats, doesn't matter what you think.
Hold on 1 second.
Y'all be killing me. Y'all ain't never walked in a boxing gym a day in your life and want to tell somebody who the hell they should be. Man, if y'all don't knock it off, go kick rocks. Get your ass in the ring and spar a couple times. Do one of those, then come back and talk. It's crazy, man. Y'all nasty, man. Y'all are nasty. Nasty. We are so nasty over here that it is ridiculous how we treat people. We are nasty over here. I'm not expecting nothing different this year. I'm not expecting no different behavior. I'm expecting the same behavior that we've been getting in these YouTube streets. I'm not expecting nothing different. I could tell y'all all I want to get it together, but I'm not expecting no different behavior. I promise I'm not. I'm expecting the same behavior from you dudes. And y'all can have it. It's crazy. Same behavior, man. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy to me. I don't want to see this guy. I don't want to see this guy. That guy needs to retire. Get him out of here. Pack him up. Yo, D-Free, you lost 2 times, D-Free?
Yeah, we're good.
D-Free lost 2 times. It's time to pack him up. Time to go, D-Free. You lost 2 times, D-Free. We don't want to see you no more. Time to pack it up, sir. You're done. It's crazy, man. I got to get up out of here, y'all. Got stuff to do.
All right.
May not be a guaranteed. Oh, look at this. As soon as we go here, look who pop up. G5 Gabe. Don't walk in here showing your 6-pack. Don't be sitting there taking your hat off, showing the bald head. Ladies, calm down. Don't get crazy in here, ladies. I don't need y'all sweating as soon as 5 walk in. Everybody relax. Calm down. Calm down. Everybody relax.
5 come out. It's like Vin Diesel just walked in the room.
Yeah. Not Vin Diesel. Damn it, not Vin Diesel. Not Mr. Fast and Furious. Oh, shit. Hey, man, not Mr. Fast and Furious. Yeah, ladies, calm down. I don't need y'all going to your sink trying to drain your panties. Everybody calm down. Just calm down. Know what I'm saying? Everything good. I was saying, calm down, ladies, please. Oh, and I want to let y'all know now, at the cookout, G5 is not signing any autographs, so ladies, please do not ask. He'll take a picture with y'all, but he will not be signing no damn autographs. I'm just letting y'all know, ladies, no autographs. It's my job to make sure that my man gets back to Dallas safe. I told him no autographs. It's my job to make sure he gets back to Dallas safe. So don't ask for no autographs, ladies. No, it won't happen. You can take your picture and go sit your ass down respectfully and go eat your burger.
That nigga Five walk up in the door. He's like, boom! Guess who stepped in the room? Child. That nigga bust up in this joint like Method Man.
Kaboom! Guess who stepped in the
That nigga said,
room?
that nigga Five was sitting back, heard Clarence say he about to get off. He said, nah, let me make my entrance now.
Let me make my entrance. How y'all gonna try to end the show without me? Can't nobody sing like Eddie Kane. Can't nobody sing like me.
I was sitting back listening. I've been here the whole time, sitting back listening. I was just waiting for the right moment to make my entrance.
Uh-huh. He said they're gonna try to get off without me. Let me introduce these beautiful ladies to my six-pack. Then y'all can get off. Man, knock it off, Five.
Said, man, I'm about to give y'all the daggone washboard and the milk dug. Now y'all get the chocolate and y'all get y'all clothes clean.
Oh, I ain't about to play with you today, man. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I swear, it ain't never safe. It ain't never safe. Lord, it ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. Oh my God. Five, you know what it is already. Five, you know damn well we don't have no sense. We ain't got no sense, man. We ain't got no sense at all. And we don't care. We don't care about not having no sense when you finish. All right, I'm gonna get up off here, y'all. My girl Vay's ready to go. So we're gonna get up out of there. Let's go over there to Vay. Go subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Y'all know already that you protect your peace, space, and surroundings. Let's all make sure we continue to do that.
Hey,
right?
real quick, Doug,
Yeah.
before you go.
Yes, sir.
I gotta thank my girl Tiff for my little birthday gift.
That's not even funny, Free. That shit ain't funny, Free.
You ain't gonna live that joint down there. I gotta thank my girl.
Free, that shit ain't funny, man. I was thanking my baby for getting me a gift. I wasn't trying to be sexy. Yo, knock that shit off, Free. And Rosetta and Vay, don't y'all laugh at him. You know what?
Y'all ain't see how that man
I
brought
wasn't
this
trying
chin
to be
real
sexy.
slow. That nigga brought this chin real slow. He was like, yeah, I see what my girl did. Like,
You know what?
nigga, what the fuck are you doing?
Coach TJ. Y'all stop laughing at me. Damn it. You came into D3 being stupid, coach. That's all.
That nigga
I
run this
swear
milk
he
real
don't let
slow.
him
He was
live.
like, yeah, y'all see what she did. Y'all see what she did.
Yo.
Oh, like, this nigga Clint.
I didn't do any, Coach. I didn't do anything. So Tiffany got Tiffany had ordered me a no duck zone chain because I had been telling her. I said eventually, if I don't have nothing else to wear or nothing else to represent it, let me get the chain. Let me see what that look like. I didn't know she was gonna order it, so she brought it to me yesterday after she sent me to the mailbox to get it. So I get it, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna go just do a recording showing that I got the chain." So I was already sipping yesterday too, so I was already feeling some kind of way. And I guess because the way I did the video, it made it seem like I was but I didn't really look at it like that. But according to Free,
That man said, yeah, y'all see what it is.
Oh man, don't y'all believe that? It wasn't even like that, family.
That nigga put on the Vin Diesel voice. Yeah, I see what it is.
No,
My bad.
man, this is crazy. Is somebody gonna help me out? Is somebody gonna help me out? Cause this is crazy, man.
Y'all gotta go
Make sure
watch
y'all
the
go to.
short that he put up. It's on his channel. Go watch the short. Y'all tell me if I'm lying. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. But
I
it seemed like
wasn't
the nigga was
feeling
trying to be
myself.
extra
I just
sexy.
was happy. I was happy she
It
got
seemed
me
like
in
he
the
was trying
chain,
to be
and I was.
extra sexy with the chain on.
Listen, I had been sipping a little bit too last night, so I was feeling good. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I was feeling extra. You know what I mean? I owe Mrs. Duck a baby duck for that. He just left his nuts on the counter. You just, you know what?
He left the nuts on the counter.
Yo, I'm not doing this with y'all. Go over there to Vay, y'all. She's waiting on us. Love y'all. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Duck Soul podcast.